Hey everyone, hi, I'm Abhishek and I'm co founder and CEO here at KushoAI. Today I'm going to walk you through the KushoAI Google Sheets extension. It's a very quick way to get AI written API tests right within Google Sheets. I'm just going to show you very quickly how it works. So, to install the extension, first you need to go to the extensions tab here, go to add ons, and click on Get Add ons. We'll give this a couple of seconds for the add ons window to open. Now we can search for Kusho AI here and click on the Kusho AI option and navigate to the right plugin. This is the plugin page. As you can see, we've got some information here about how the plugin works, some screenshots giving you an idea of basics about the extension. All you need to do is click on install here and then click on the permission screen and provide permissions to let it get installed. And looks like we are done. So I'm going to click on done here and then close this. Now that the extension is installed within your Google Sheets, to use it, you can go back to the extensions tab, go and find the Kusho AI option here and click on input API data within the Kusho AI subtab. Once you do that, Kusho AI opens up an API input screen for you. Now, what this does is it's got a few options that you need to add in for you to add inputs, and Kusho AI uses these inputs to create the test for you. So, as you can see on your screen, the options are stuff like the API method. So, whether it's a get API or a post API or any other kind of API, the base URL for the API endpoint, the request body, any headers that this API might have, any query parameters or path parameters that you're passing on to the API. So what I'm going to do here is add a few sample inputs here to give you a sense of how this works. Yep. So these are my sample inputs. So what I'm using here is a get API. It's a banking API that I'm using. It's used to create bank accounts. This is a sample request body that goes into this API. And this is the API key that I'm using, right? This is going to be used by Kusho to generate and write custom tests, exhaustive set of tests for this API, right? Once I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to the extensions tab and then click on generate tests. You can see a small pop-up here that says this is working. This is going to take anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds, and you will soon see tests starting to appear on your screen. So Kusho AI takes in these inputs, and our fine-tuned LLM models then pick this up and understand what kind of an API it is, what sort of inputs it accepts, what sort of things need to be tested, plans a bunch of scenarios on what's the right kind of test to run, and then starts writing tests for this API that will ensure that no bugs remain once you are done with the development process. It's a very quick way for you to be able to get tests within Google Sheets, which you can then add to any sort of API test automation that you have running. You can add them directly into your CI pipeline. You can even use them to dry run any of the tests that you have. Yeah, so we're just going to give this a few more seconds. And so the tests have now started appearing on my screen. So what KushoAI does is it opens a new tab, a new sheet here called API tests, and you can see all the tests here. So just like on my screen right now, this is the test description. So test with all valid inputs as specified in API information. This is the method, this is the URL, and this is the JSON body for this test. So as we scroll down, you can see a lot more tests here. Tests with unsupported HTTP methods, tests with a specific field missing, test with valid inputs, invalid inputs. So all different kinds of tests have started appearing here on the screen. So if you scroll down, there's a lot of tests that have been specifically written for this API by Kusho. So I'm going to scroll down all the way and show you that there are 167 rows, which means there are 166 tests that have appeared here. All of these tests are complete with the API request body. So you can actually add this to your CI pipeline. You can add them to any sort of test management tool that you use, or you can use them to dry run tests directly from within your local machine. All of these things done extremely easily with the help of Kusho AI. Thank you so much for watching.